tell about like the start of this video, this video is gonna get really deep. And I haven't made a video like this in a while. I usually like putting in hard work and hoping that the hard work just distract me from everything that I'm going through. And which it does, but once the hard work stop, once the football playing stop, you hit with like so many different emotions. I was taught like, well, I wasn't taught, but like growing up, I just was never able to like express how I'm feeling. But now that I have this platform, I want to be able to talk to y'all and let y'all know, like, bro, I got feelings like these almost every day, bro. I battle feelings like this. I'm at a place where I'm so exhausted, bro. Like, exhausted mentally, physically, spiritually. Knowing that your future is bright keeps me going. Even like some days I'm like, bro, I can't keep going. I'm like, you got to. Even when I feel like I'm almost done, God gives me something or shows me something, and it just makes you keep going. Football right now for me isn't going the way I want it to. I expected to be some big star. I worked hard for it. I put the work in. Got the speed, I got the quickness, I got the strength, I got whatever you need, bro. Like, I mean, and not to be playing ball right now just hurts so much. To be back home, be going through things right now in my personal life. Like, I'm gonna drop another video about things like that, but I got so many wounds that I didn't even understand, like, why I am the way I am, bro. And now having this moment of always sitting here and thinking about, like, man, I went through this. Why did I do that? Like, it's hurting, bro, and it's hurting so bad, bro. But I want to let y'all know, bro, even if I'm down, man, that y'all can express y'all feelings, especially what y'all going through. You don't have to stay in silence. You don't have to feel like no one's here for you, because there's people who actually will be here for you. Like, you just gotta share your story. You gotta be able to connect with others, and you gotta let them know, saying, hey, bro, I battled this because of this reason. Like, don't be afraid, bro. I know most of y'all probably like, bro, what are you going through? Like, how you gonna tell us? Honestly, bro, like I said, this football, it means a lot to me, bro. So to not be playing right now hurts. My relationship with God, it's a battle every day. I feel like the devil tempts me more and he tries me more just because I'm living a life for God. He wants to distract me because I have so many people watching me that if he distracts me, he distracts them. And it's so hard, like every day, like, bro, my flesh is weak some days. Bro, I be battling. I still be trying to stand low. I stand 10 toes down on the Lord, and I really, like, I be like, devil, I can stumble, but I won't fall, because I know that the God, the righteous right hand of God will always uphold me. And it does. God has never failed me. God has always been here for me. God has always done things in my life that I couldn't even understand. Yeah. So right now, as I'm home and I'm just really going through all these different like thoughts and feelings and emotions, and I'm like looking back over my life and wondering why I am the man I am and why I do the things that I do. Like, why isn't my father the man I need? Or when I was molested by, bro, I think that it just hurts, bro. I know I said I was gonna share it in another video, but like it literally sits there and just like ponders in my mind, and I just want to heal from it, honestly. I want to be a new man. Like, walking into 2024, I know that healing takes time. I know that I have to actually be able to heal. Like, I was never able to really process everything that I've been through. I always had distractions. I never smoked or drank, but I always had women in my life. I was talking to my nana, actually, and she told me, you know what we call that? She's like, you're an addict. I guess she was right. I'm an addict for women, bro. I don't think I ever been alone without a woman. I never had a moment of isolation without a woman. Like, I would get out one relationship and like 1 week later, 3 seconds later, I was in another relationship. I was never able to fully focus on a relationship with God because I would always have like a woman there. Like, so it was like, oh, I'm gonna try to work on a relationship with God, but I'm also be in this relationship with a woman, and you can't do that. you can't focus on two. Like I could like genuinely say that, like, bro, if you're gonna build a relationship with God, you gotta make sure that relationship is fully steady before even trying to think of doing something else. I know in my football career that I try to give God all praise and thanks and put Him first, but I can be honest, there's so many times that I do, like, I will put myself, like my thoughts, I'm working hard, work hard, and put God last, and you just can't do that in anything you do in life. You have to put God first. So many of us as humans, we fail because we put God last. Like, we don't wake up in the morning, we pray. We wake up in the morning, we focus on ourselves. We go straight to social media, we go straight to, the things of the world. Instead of going to God saying, God, today's gonna be a great day, we pray to God and just let Him handle and, change your situation for real. Most of us worry and call our friends when we're going through bad times, then we go to God. When you go to God first and you pray and say, God, I don't think I can get through this. That's when God really changes your life. God really changes a lot that you're going through. And so many of us also focus on what's next, instead of realizing that God has a plan. No matter what you're going, no matter what you do, you can never change what God has planned for you. And until you realize what God has planned for you, you're going to keep there, and you're going to sit there and keep trying to do things on your own and fail and fail and fail. And you ask God, why? And it's like, bro, you're doing it on your own. One of my favorite Bible verses that I always try to stick to is Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. We all do it. We all sometimes try to lean on our own understanding. And when it don't go our way, we cry. I'm a victim. I have done it. But I'm exhausted, honestly, bro. I can't keep doing that and wanting big results. I'm dropping this video because I'm exhausted and I just can't keep doing things on my own. I'm exhausted and I actually need to connect with others to heal from the wounds that I went through. I'm exhausted and it's now or never for me. If I keep trying to do things on my own, bro, I don't know if I'll be sitting in front of this camera probably a year from now. It's just that hard. Like, it's literally that hard. You can't be afraid of what God has for you. You just only got to accept it. Like, God, I know that that your plans are better than my plans, and you just keep going. Keep going. You pray to God. You read His Word. By the end of the year, I'm gonna finish Proverbs. That's my goal to y'all. Like, I'm probably gonna drop a video daily. Not probably, I will. Kind of declaring it now. I will track this journey before going into 2024. Most of us be like, new year, new me, but you don't realize you have to start a little bit before instead of getting to 2024 and be like, all right, today is that first day. No, you should have started in December. You should have started in November. Like, you should have said new year coming up, new me. I think that's what my goal is now. Like, I'm gonna track my journey, my Christian journey, my football journey, every journey right now, wherever I am in life. Like, bro, it is good to share your story, especially with the stuff you see on social media nowadays, man. It is crazy. Most of the influencers are showing the kids, the youth, like the bad stuff. You got some good ones now. I'm not talking about every influencer, but showing them like the bad stuff. They're distracting the minds of the youth and really like, this is what the kids are really growing up watching. I'm not claiming, not gonna name, shame anybody, but a lot of influencers are really not really influencing anymore. Social media has become this big thing. Like it has grown so much. Like, it literally is like a parent to a kid. Like, y'all be like, yo, you sounding crazy. Like, it's just the truth. I'm sorry this video is like everywhere, but I'm just expressing my feelings. It's the things that sit in my head, and now we coming in front of the camera and just talking about it, just kind of, it feels different. It feels a lot different, honestly. I feel free, honestly. I love this social media stuff, honestly. Like, it's like this place I can be like myself sometimes. Like, I track a journey that is real. Like, you see it. Like, if you ever go to my Instagram and scroll all the way to the bottom, you see the work ethic that the work ethic that I had and the work that I put in to really become something. And I know 2024 is gonna be that year for me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be healed, I'm gonna be joyful, I'm gonna live for God. And I know my football career, I don't even have to worry about it because I know God's gonna double it. God's about to do something great with my football career, and I'm just claiming it now. I always wanted to drive around in a Corvette. I don't know if people like, yo, I'm not really too much on like the showy stuff like that. I actually met someone recently, and like they weren't too worried on like the stuff that they wore and stuff of that sort. So it kind of was like, yo, that's dope. Like, so I don't know how. I know I brought it up. Like, hear me out. Um, I always wanted a Corvette though, so if 2024 is that's that year when I touch a million, I might treat myself to a Corvette, but I'm not doing it for the flashy reasons. It's just always something that I wanted, like to drive around in. Don't worry though. I'll still drive around a Corvette and I'll have another car that actually shows who I am as a person and where I came from to remind me, hey, be humble. Even when like the 2024, that big time comes and I reach numbers that I couldn't even see in 2023, like it's going to be crazy. But I'm gonna be humble and yeah. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I truly do. I wouldn't be able to be in front of this camera today talking to y'all. If you ever, like I said, man, we're not in this alone, but there's always someone. Even if we feel alone and feel like, man, there's no way out, there's always a way. There's God's way. And you follow that way and let Him do the rest.